Hey guys, a little intro because I need to explain a few things. I've been really getting more and more bothered lately by the intrusion of computers and networking into ham radio, and I kind of slide mentally. And in an attempt to break out of my funk, I cleaned up my workbench pretty much, that signal tracer and that signal generator. And this is an indication that something's wrong with me mentally. I never even looked at them after I got them from that one man in that package deal. And man, that's a glaring red flag because in the past I'd have gone spastic over any one of these pieces I'm about to show you, and I barely looked at them. There's something wrong, man. I jokingly say in some of my videos that best practice demands that blah blah blah, and then I'll say that's why I reject best practice. you know, um, there's something wrong, guys. That whole Heathkit lineup and that Hallicrafters S120 above them, barely looked at them. And if that's not bad enough, here, I'm going to lay down on the floor. Hang on. Okay. Hey, guys, look what I found on my floor. A piece of wire. If there was no insulation on that and it was the bare solid wire, it could go right through my foot. Look at this, man. A Hammerland HQ 145. Without the clock, as my brother Art proudly pointed out, because his has the clock. My brother, that I never knew until last year, has the identical same receiver. And looky here, guys. Here, I'm going to pause you. I'm going to scooch over. I wish I could make that brighter, but as I said in a video about Blondie, isn't she stunning? Yeah, she is, guys. That's a stunning receiver. Hallicrafters, model SX62A. And what have I done with it? Barely looked at it. Hang on, I'm going to stand back up. Also in that package deal was that bag of vacuum tubes. All new old stock, all brand new. And the tubes needed for all of these rigs that I got. Hang on, gonna stand up again. And here we have the crown glory of that package deal. A transmitter that every old goat wants. Here, man, let me uncover my old Johnson. You want to see my old Johnson? Check it out. Johnson Viking 2. With matching model 122 VFO. Now you can't see it because I'm not using a flash and I'm just babbling. Between those two audio modulator tubes, if it's a factory built unit, there's a rubber stamp that says so. These came in both factory wired and kits. And mine is the factory wired version. And sadly, what have I done with it? All I've done was take the top off and look inside. Things that I've wanted for decades. And I barely looked at them. Is it an artifact of my mental struggles? Or is it an artifact of my stroke that I had? Yes. More worrisomely, given my nightmares, it's another thing, guys. For the last 2 weeks, I've been on another round of medical nightmares. And my reluctance to touch anything electronic, is it an artifact of working with creatures that were part human and part their own native species? You know, hybrid, part human, part fill in the blank animals. Yeah, I think maybe that's the biggest part of my problem right now, given my nightmares. And maybe, just maybe, that ties in with my rejection of the marriage of computing and amateur radio. Just a thought. Just a thought. From our good friend Al and me, Chuck. I wish you well and have a good day. 73, guys.